This one actually is dependent on different things. The first thing is the skill level. Some of these AI tools are very complicated, some of them, but depending on you, some of the tools actually cater for beginners, and you'll be able to see that. And actually, as you grow and actually get more experience, you can be able to actually use the other AI tools to be able to actually activate your video production. And also, in terms of output quality, some of the tools are very heavy, and you'll be able to see that, especially the video generators. When you actually prompt them to create videos for you, they're actually very heavy and it takes a lot of time. So output quality, even the higher quality ones often demands actually the advanced tools. The basic ones, or the basic tools that you always use, are actually for these videos that you post on Instagram. You post them, and actually you see that even the timelines, these easier tools to use, actually maximum you can be able to produce maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes of videos, 2 minutes of video, as you'll be able to see it. So the more maybe you want to create a movie, you have to actually look for advanced platforms or advanced tools to be able to actually encompass all those things. Yeah, because all of these things actually take a lot of computing power, and actually these companies or AI companies will actually limit you according to what you want. Yeah, so output quality is also another thing, and also another thing is resources and budget. Very important. As we'll see later, we also have those video generators, which are very expensive. Most of them, they give you only just 3 productions, three free productions. Or actually, if you want to generate a video, I'm sure all of you have interacted with the image generators, such as being image generators, so that you can be able to generate those AI images. And you can see that they give you credits to be able to actually generate those images. For example, if you want to use Leonardo AI to generate, they give you credits. And when you finish those credits, you have to wait for it to refill, maybe after 1 month or things. Even the video generator themselves, they actually take a lot of, they are very expensive. And yeah, most of them have waiting times. You can be able to actually request a particular video. You key in your prompt and they tell you, you wait, there's a lot of line or there's a lot of requests right now, so wait until maybe wait for 5 hours for your video to be generated, and you have not even seen the video. So they tell you for faster video production, you should be able to actually pay for the premium versions and things like that. So resources and budget. So depending on the resources and the budget that you have, some of these AI tools might need you to actually chip into your pocket to be able to actually pay and be able to actually use them. Yeah, because they're very, maybe on the part of those who actually created those AI, maybe it's actually the computing power to be able to create those things are very heavy, and maybe there are very many requests at the same time, so they have to actually create priority for people who have paid or things like that. So the tools actually vary, and depends on those different criterions and even many more. Okay. Now, factors to actually consider when you actually create these videos. Make sure that you actually know your audience, and one of the things, or one of the main things that you should have to consider when creating these videos is actually your audience. Your audience is the one that will determine what kind of production you're actually producing, and they tailor-made your production to be able to appeal them. And when you knowing your audience, that not only mean that you know maybe who are they, you have to know what they want, you have to know their culture, so that the things that you produce can be appealing to them and maybe not offending for them in some way. So you tailor-made your videos and your digital productions to be able to actually fit in line with your audience. Okay. And the second thing that you should be able to know is that you should be very consistent. And when you want to create this digital persona for yourself, or this image of yourself, be persistent and consistent in terms of what you create. When you use a certain theme or certain style, it's good to continue to use those themes or those styles as time goes by. Having the same theme, having the same way to produce a particular persona is actually very key. And then another thing, you should be able to actually portray a true image of yourself. And this one actually is very important in terms of self-introduction videos. Make sure that you're mindful of what you're actually producing out there. And this actually can be able to actually shape how others perceive you. So don't actually create something that will be able to harm or actually offend your reputation or be able to actually offend others. This one is actually the same as the number one, where you should be able to actually know your audience. So be able to actually do that. Be mindful of what you share. Okay. And another thing is in terms of AI, you should keep on learning, because actually AI does not changes every time. It changes every day. The things that you're using today, maybe tomorrow, there's another trending thing that will become the more trending one. So AI changes every day, and it becomes even more complex every day. So the more you learn, the more you stay ahead of your game, the more you keep in line and keep according to the trends, you should be able to actually grow as a digital person. I hope we are together up to there. I hope there is no question. Let me see. Okay. So there's no question. Okay, any question up to that point? Okay, so the next slide, just give me a minute. I plug in my computer. Okay, so the next slide, the next question I'm going to ask you. When you want to create videos, what do you think should be included in a video? It's a question. Maybe you can type in the chat box. What do you think are the contents that make up a video? What do you think are the contents that make up a video in some way? You can chat in the chat box. What do you think encompasses a video or make up a video? Anyone? What do you think makes up a video? Educational background. Anything else? Any video, not only self-introduction videos, but any videos anyway. Some recreational activities. Anything else? In a normal video, I want the elements that should be included in a video. In a normal video, what makes up actually a video? attractive locations and things like that. So anyway, what I'm asking here is for a video to be complete, there are things that should be able to be there. So the first thing may be the visuals. The visuals or the things that people see, maybe images, maybe some snippets of videos, and maybe stock images or maybe stock videos should be there. Number two, another thing that should be there, maybe a voiceover, maybe someone talking, someone narrating, maybe someone that have voiceovers. So number two, and then another thing, maybe background music. That's also another thing that can be able to stimulate these videos, so that to keep the members, actually those people who are watching, to be engaged in the video, and also not to make it boring. Yeah. And maybe another thing is yeah. What's another thing? Maybe maybe a script. Actually, a video starts with a script, so that maybe for your idea to be full, you start with a script. You want to create a video of what? Okay. So, and from that, you now go to what? A script. I want to create a video about favorite tourist locations in Taiwan, or maybe in Taipei. What should be the script? I generate a script out of it. The best locations for a visitor to visit in Taiwan is A, B, and C. A, Taipei 101. Taipei 101 has A, B, C, and D. Yeah. Number two, maybe Dan Park. Dan Park has the following A, B, C, and D. And then maybe another thing is maybe the Riverside. I think it's Riverside Park. Yeah. Maybe it has 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Maybe Elephant Mountain. It has people where people go and what? And they hike. Yeah. Yeah. So those are the different things. So that script will be able now to now you should be able now to come up with visuals. What are you going to show in those videos? Videos of Elephant Park, or images of Elephant Park will be able to actually scroll along as you be able to narrate those things that you're saying. And then another thing, maybe the background music. Look for a background music that looks touristy or looks adventurous, because you're talking about adventure. Yeah. And then another thing, maybe you should look for maybe a starting song. Maybe before the image, the minute starts, you should be able to have a song at the start. Yeah. Maybe what are the transitions you're going to put in? Yeah. So there are so many things. When you put that idea into one thing, you can be able now to create a video. And these are the things that you're going to learn today. What are these elements? Where do we get them? Which AI tools are able to assist us to get these elements that you're talking about, to be able to actually create a full video? So those are the different elements that you should be able to know, and you should be able to actually have in mind during the idea generation stage. So why are these elements important? After you think of these elements, you should be able to actually think, why are these elements important? For example, the background music is good because it keeps the videos lively. Okay, the visuals should be good, should be able to actually create those user engagements and things like that. So yeah, elements are very important. Okay, so some of the considerations when crafting a video, the first thing you should be able to actually know is the context. Yeah, the context. Yeah, so you tailor the content according to the specific purpose that it serves. Okay, so the context is very important. Whom is it for? Whom is the audience? So, and then you create a video according to them, and you make sure that you weigh, does it match them? A video for children cannot be the same as videos for for high school going kids. Yeah, a video for college students cannot be the same as a video for maybe professionals who are working somewhere. Yeah, so there's different tastes. There's something that actually has to bring the difference and actually tailor-made it according to the audience. Another thing is the length. Depending on the scenarios in which you're actually creating these videos. If you're creating a video for social media, it should not be actually too long. Okay, you should actually create it too short, because on social media people don't like something that is very long. They want it short and sweet. Yeah. So depending on the situation, make sure that you know the length and also the pacing. How fast should the video be? How fast should be the narrator? Yeah. If you are creating a video maybe for people who are learning English, maybe the Chinese who are learning English, you should be able to actually put it very the English should be actually or the narration should be actually slow, not very fast as for native maybe English speakers. Okay. And also you should be able to know your style and tone. Make sure that you know the tone that you're supposed to use. For example, for narration, you have to actually use a very smooth tone, narrating about a particular thing. When you are creating maybe activism videos, yeah, we want change should actually be heavy in terms of the tone. Yeah, so the tone, the style, the theme. Make sure that you know the theme and make sure that you apply the theme across in the video. So don't use one theme in the first minute, the second minute you use another theme. Make sure that you maintain consistency. It's the same way for graphic design, in which you're told to maybe mix two colors maximum, mix three colors maximum for a particular creation or a particular art or for a particular banner or for a particular poster. So you should be able to actually maintain consistency in terms of theme and style. Okay. And also when it comes to the visuals and audio qualities, make sure that you choose good visuals or good images, HD images. So don't look for blurry images and put them on horrible blurry videos and put them there. It actually demotivates the viewers or actually the one who view those videos. And actually make sure that the video engages with the audience. So the same way with the context, number one here. So make sure that the video that you're actually creating engages with the audience in which you're actually pursuing. Okay. And you can also add enhancements if you want. And actually I've talked about AI can be able to actually add this for you if you want, such as text overlays, in which so that you can be able to create accessibility. For example, the text overlays means that the thing that you're talking about can be able to be displayed via text on the screen and things like that, so that to create accessibility. For example, if a person is deaf and cannot be able to hear, can be able to read it while watching the video and things like that. And also ensure that there are smooth transitions from one image to another or from one slide to another. And it actually matches with the narrations that are going on down there. Okay. So make sure that the narrations, if I am talking about Taipei 101, the thing that should be displayed in the image there should be something about Taipei 101. So like I should not be talking about Dan Park and then what is in the images, maybe Taipei 101. So make sure that there is smooth transitions in terms of the same. Okay. I hope there is no question up to there. Any question up to there? Any question up to there? Okay. So let's proceed. Okay. When it comes to scenarios for video creation, so these are just the use cases where you can be able to apply this knowledge you're going to learn today. So the first and major thing that I know most of the people actually use video creation for is social media videos. You can be able to create your social media videos for TikTok, for Instagram Reels, or for YouTube Shorts, and etc. So social media videos, you can be able to create them. And also you can be able to create awareness videos. That means that you can be able to create awareness maybe in terms of maybe COVID-19 and maybe some of the things that happen in the society. You can create them. And then another thing, can be able to actually use these videos for networking and professional profiles. You can be able to create videos of yourself, maybe to be able to be used in conferences and things like that. And then you can be able to use them in a educational and academic setting. You can be able to maybe to, instead of you going there and narrating about a particular thing, you can be able to just create a video of you, and you'll be able to do that. I hope time will allow us to do that. And also you can be able to use this for virtual events and collaborative projects. You can use them to explain one or two things. And then for also pitches, pitching business ideas, pitching projects, and also you can be able to use this for communities and social groups to pass a particular message. And then you can also use this for creativity. You can be able to create animations and things like that. So very many things. And also for personal development in terms of self-reflection exercises, you can create videos about yourself. And this one has actually been proven as a um, mental enhancing activity. When you think some people who think badly about themselves can be told to create video about what they feel they have done, what good thing they have done, maybe in this year or last year, and maybe they'll feel good about themselves. So yeah, so these are some of the scenarios in which you can be able to use this, and it's not actually limited to this. You can be able to do this and also pass the limit of creativity. So it's up to you to be able to know what you can use with this information. Okay. Now, on to the AI platforms for video creation. So this was our main subject of the day. And before we proceed, any questions up to that point, before we now delve into the content of the day? I hope there is no question up to there. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, I'll be able to just mention, we'll be able to just go through it. You can see, we'll be able to see the different scenarios. And then at the end of the presentation, or during the presentation, we'll be able to actually be seeing one by one and we'll try to actually use practice one or two as we go along. I hope time will allow us. So we'll be mentioning the platforms and maybe their views, and then we'll be able to I'll actually show you how they do one or two things. And then in the end, we'll do a small project where we'll be able to create a video, and then we'll be able to show us, and then we'll call it a day. Okay. So some of the platforms that for video creation. So the first thing is script writing and content generation. So we have different different aspects or different platforms, that is ChatGPT or Jasper or Write, Sonic or Copy AI. But the one that we'll majorly use is ChatGPT, and I'll show you at the end how it works. So when it comes to script writing, so what ChatGPT does, it actually from your ideas or from your basic idea, it can be able to actually create a script for you depending on your idea. Yeah. So, and you can be able to use these other platforms, but the main one that we're going to use is ChatGPT. Okay. Because I'm sure majority of you actually use that. Okay. And then another thing that you can be able to use is for video editing and creation. So when it comes to editing and creation, you can be able to use these platforms to be able to enhance our AI video editing. That means it can be able to actually do one or two things depending on what you want. Okay, so the major ones that we're going to use is majorly these three. Yeah, depending on your liking, but I usually like CapCut. But you can also use InVideo and Descript. They all have different pros and cons. Yeah, depending on what you want. But they are very easy video editors that are actually incorporated with AI features that can be able to help you do one or two things. So this is just a general summary. We'll just go to each summary later. So, and then another thing that AI can be able to do for you in video production is also the text-to-speech and voice cloning perspective. And when we talk about text-to-speech and voice cloning, text-to-speech actually means that you can be able to type in the script that you get from ChatGPT. Those scripts can be able to create narrations for you. You can be able to create speech out of it. And the major one that you're going to use for that is, it's not here, it's called TTS Maker. I don't know why I forgot to put that in. ttsmaker.com. I'll be able to show you that. And that one is majorly free, and it actually has a lot of voices. You can choose a lot of voices from it. So you can choose the narration voices, you can use the advertisement voices. So it's up to you to know the context in which you're actually using, or actually the video that you're preparing. So TTS Maker. But when you want voice cloning, the best one that you can use is 11 Labs. If you want the voice to sound like you, that is voice cloning. Voice cloning means that you can be able to, it gives you a different something to say while recording yourself, and then it can be able to actually create a voice like you. Okay, that is voice cloning. Okay, so and the best one is 11 Labs, and even it's actually good for text to speech. And actually, what that means is that that its text to speech features is actually better than TTS Maker, but it's actually mostly paid for. Yeah, it's not free. So the major one that we're going to use is these two, TTS Maker and 11 Labs, okay, for text and speech and voice cloning. And then another thing that you're going to maybe experiment on is animation and avatar creation. AI animation and avatar creation. And when it comes to AI animations, we are going to use an animaker. So I'll be able to show you how you can be able to create animations using the different, this tool. It's actually very simple, and you can be able to create that. And then another thing for avatar creation, avatar actually is, you see that image talking, you give it words and it lip syncs for you to say some words for you. That is avatar. And the one that you're going to use majorly for that is the ID. So this one's for avatar, and this one is for animations. Okay, creating animations. Okay, so we're going to have a look at those two, how we can be able to use that. Also, Synthesia can be able to produce avatars, but I don't usually like it so much, but it's okay. If you see if it is good for you, you can be able to actually use it. Okay. And then another thing is for subtitles creation and translation. So majorly these are created by these applications. The video editors can be able to create automatically for you. So, and the major one that I actually use for subtitle creation is CapCut, and also the text overlays. The text overlays meaning that the things that is talked about in the video can appear as a text in the video. Okay, so the text overlays, okay, can be able to be used by CapCut, and the one that is good for translation is Capwing. So very good for translation. So maybe you have a video that talks in English and you want it to talk in Chinese. Using the same voice, you can use Capwing. It actually clones that voice and actually creates a Chinese equivalent of maybe of what you're talking about. So Capwing is also good. And I think also CapCut can be able to do that, but I have not been able to actually experiment on that. So the other ones that can be able to do these different things are these two, but I've not been able to test them yet. Okay. And then enhancements. And when talk about enhancements, I mean that you can be able to create a different version of videos. For example, what I talk about here is majorly maybe you want a video of me, maybe I'm talking, and you want to change me to look like a something, I don't know, like a robotish, or I want me to look like a humanoid, or you want to look me to look like a something. So those are the enhancements I'm talking about. And actually, the two things in which you can be able to do this is runwayml.com. Yeah, it's one of the things that you can be able to do that. And also the videoeffects.com. It can be able to actually create video effects for you and animations for editors that you can be able to include in your videos. So if you find time, I'll be able to expound them. I'll actually show them how they work. And then another thing that is also under enhancements is the voice clarity. You can be able to enhance voice clarity and remove background voice in your videos. That means that it can be able to be removed automatically with the AI, and Adobe Podcast can do that for you. But even the CapCut and also in video can be able to do that for you. It's not only for Adobe Podcasts, but you're able to actually see that how it works. I hope I'll remember. And then another thing is text to video conversions. Here, what we actually mean is you can be able to actually transform your text into video. These are AI that actually have revolutionized the way people can be able to create content. And when you talk about text to video conversion, we mean that it's either you have a script or you have a topic. And there are text to video conversion, there are script to video conversions in which you can be able just to give an editor a script, and it actually gives you a video with all the images, with all the subtitles. It's very easy actually. So that is one. And another way, or in another position, that I can just give it a title. For example, I want to know the tourist destination in Taipei, and then it will give me the script, it will give me the video, it will give me the subtitles if I want, it will give me the translations if I want. So those are what I'm talking about. And the best one I think for this is either CapCut or Lumen 5. And another thing that I can be able to use for this is also in video to be able to create that video. Okay. And then another thing is analytics and optimization. And this one is actually majorly for those who do content creation on a wider scale, to be able to actually provide insights, optimizations, to be able to actually put your videos to go viral. You can use these tools, AI tools, such as TubeBuddy. So what this does is that it gives you it gives you advice on how to make your videos go viral further. I think that's the best word I can use. When it comes to with SEO features, what you talk about SEO, it will be search engine optimization. You can mean that when you search, it can give you words to put in your video description, so that when people are actually searching for videos, your videos can be able to actually appear and they can be able to be seen by people. So it's actually just to drive more people to see your content or to view your video. So this is just about the analytics and optimization space. It's actually, yeah, so it's just an addition. You can be able to use that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that is it. The different tools that you can be able to use. But I want now to go to the specifics. And these are just the specifics. I've actually distributed according to the specific things they do. And actually, this is where I'll be able to show you how they differently work. I'll show some of them. Some of them maybe I'll skip it because of the intensity of my computer is not very powerful. So sometimes it will intensity of the job that I'm going to give it. Okay. So for example, the first thing that we are going to do is let me just see the a minute. Okay, let me just share it again. So when you talked about video production in the first place, we say that the first thing that you have to generate is a script. Okay, the first basic thing that you have to actually generate is a script. But yeah, depending on the platform that you're going to use. So keep this in mind, and I hope you'll be doing it as I do. So I want us to, the first thing is to create a script, and we'll be able to use ChatGPT for that. Okay, I'll be able to just showcase a different myriad of tools that can be able to help you. And then at the end, I'll say maybe we create something using A, B, and C. And then after that, we'll be able to create a short project about you, and then you'll be able to showcase what you have created, and we'll call it a day. Okay. So the first thing that you're going to do is using script generators. And when it comes to script, depending on what you want, I can be able just to tell you use a particular script. For example, the tourist destination in Taipei, and then ChatGPT is going to create us a script about that for our video. Okay, and make sure that you keep your videos below 2 minutes. So this one is for us in this class. Whatever you create, make sure that it's below 2 minutes. Okay, and make sure that it's the first person point of view, or the first person narrative point of view. That means that don't make it a dialogue. Okay, but in the end, in the long run, if you want to create a dialogue, that one is more complex, and you can do it. But for now, just use one person who is narrating, and make sure that it's only a storytelling from a first person point of view. Okay, so let me just showcase how we do that. Okay, let me just showcase how we do that. Let me just share this. uh, Share this. So the first tool, ChatGPT. Let me just share my browser. So yeah, so the first tool, ChatGPT. So this is our place. So keep that in mind. So to create a script, make sure that when you're prompting, actually these AI tools use prompts. So make sure that when you're prompting, or when you're actually creating prompts, make sure that you actually give as much details as possible. Make sure that you're generous with information, depending on what you want. Actually, the AI can miss a point or two depending on how much information you may give it. So, yeah, in computer, we usually say garbage in, garbage out. So whatever you give, the need will actually generate according to what you give. So if there is a particular detail that you miss and you didn't tell it, make sure that you actually include it in that. So ChatGPT, let me just go there. So we want it to create a script for us. So you can say, I want to give it a prompt. You are a video producer. You want to create a script for a narration or documentary about the best tourist destinations, tourist destinations, or tourists. Anyway, let me just say destinations in Taipei. Okay. Okay. So you have to actually stipulate what you want. So you can say, the video, the narration of the video to be produced is less than 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yeah, so it will create a script for a video that is less than 2 minutes. Okay. The narrator speaks at a relatively slow pace for English beginners to understand. Okay, so this is just how you prompt it, so that it actually customizes your script according to your audience. Maybe I want for it to be for Chinese persons or something like that. Okay, so make sure that you even stipulate the pace, and then I can say the script should be in a first person narration. Don't include details. Anyway, let me just let you see by yourself. For example, this is our script. Okay. Yeah, so for example, this is our script. Let's just prompt it to give us that. Let's see what it gives us. So this is our script. So, hello, welcome to Taipei, the vibrant capital of Taiwan. Today I'll take you on a quick journey to some of the best places to visit here. Let's start with the iconic 101, Taipei 101, the towering skyscraper, the tallest building in the world. Take the high-speed elevator to the observation deck and whatever. Next to Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall, Elephant Mountain, Shilin Night Market, Beitou, Hot Springs. Taipei is full of culture, delicious food. I want you to visit. Thank you for joining me and see you in Taipei. So you see, this is a script that it has given us. Okay. So what I wanted to remove were these details here. Sorry for that. What I wanted it not to give us is this. I don't know what they are called. I don't know what this supporting supporting details. I didn't want this because we are going to use this script for us to be able to create a voiceover out of it. Okay. So this is our script. We have our script that is less than 2 minutes. Okay. So ChatGPT has been able to give us a script. I hope we are all together up to there. We have understood that point. And when it comes to script generation, we're together up to there. Maybe you can just put a thumbs up and then we proceed. Are you still here? Okay. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, I'm seeing people are there. Now, that's the first section. So we already have a script. Okay, we already have a script. The second point that you're going to do is you want to bring this script alive. You want to create a narration out of this script. So the second thing we are going to look for is a voiceover, or a place where you can be able to create voices. Yeah. Depending on this script. So I'll just copy this script. This is the script that I have. So I just copy it. Okay. Let me just copy it. So the next we want to create we want to put this into action. So let me just share this tab instead. Okay, so the next place we are going to bring this into action is TTS Maker. TTS Maker. And TTS Maker means text-to-speech maker. It's actually a free text-to-speech online tool for you. Okay. So note it down. So we went to ChatGPT, now we're in TTS Maker. Okay. So in the TTS Maker, you can be able to just sign in, but it's not actually needed. So you just paste your script here, the one that I've just copied from ChatGPT that has been able to create for me. I paste it here. And make sure that you actually know the words. Okay. So this one of mine was 1,209 characters. Depending on the number of characters, you can be able to choose the voices. For example, if you can see this voice here, Alina, United States female, it's actually limits me to 1,000 characters. So make sure that you know how much. So you can see it's exceeded by 209. So meaning that my characters is 1,209. So you look for a voice that actually matches your number of characters. For example, this one is 3,000 characters. So this one can be able to fit. So you should be able to listen in. You click this part of example, listen in how it reads so that you can choose. You want a good voice. Let me see if I've shared with the, I've shared with the, I've shared with the sound. Yeah, I've shared sound. Okay. So for example, this one. So this one, Alisa, let me just play it. This one. So you can choose even the tone that you want. So for example, friendly, terrified, shouting, and friendly. So let me just choose this friendly and see how it
TTS Maker is a professional voice generator that uses artificial intelligence technology. This is an example of a friendly emotion. Picture welcoming a new neighbor with a pleasant and warm tone.
Or you can just see shouting on.
TTS Maker is a professional voice generator that uses artificial intelligence technology.
Yeah. So
TTS Maker is a professional voice generator that uses artificial intelligence technology. TTS Maker is a professional voice generator that uses
TTS Maker is a professional voice generator that uses artificial intelligence technology. This is an example of an angry emotion. Imagine expressing dissatisfaction with a service, showing clear annoyance and anger.
Yeah, so you see it has different voices, different emotions in it. If you want an angry voice, maybe for your activism, if you want, yeah. So depending, choose a voice that actually pertain you or what you want. So maybe I can just choose one. Don't know which one. Maybe I can choose this one.
TTS Maker is a free text-to-speech tool. TTS Maker is a free text-to-speech tool that provides speech synthesis services.
So I select the voice, and then you come down here, and then you just put in the captcha code. So this one is 5592. And then you convert to speech. Okay. Okay, it tells me to verify. Okay. So it will convert for you.
Hello.
And it will
Welcome to Taipei, the vibrant capital of Taiwan. Today, I'll take you on a quick journey to some of the best places to visit here. Let's start with the iconic Taipei 101. This towering skyscraper was once the tallest building in the world.
So you can see it has very clear narrations. So if you like the voiceover you just download the voice file. So you just download the voice file and it comes to your computer. Okay. So I've downloaded that. Okay. So that is the voice generator. So TTS Maker. If you want to use the 11 Labs one that I talked about, I don't know where 11 Labs is here. Look for it, just a minute. Okay. Okay. So 11 labs. So this is the interface of 11 labs. Let me just go home. So this is 11 labs. It's also the same as TTS Maker for text to speech, but it also has this feature called the voice changer, or you can just dub, use this dubbing studio. Then you can be able to see. It has this where you can be able to add voices. It has a voice lab. You know, it's my internet or something. Just refresh. So you can just come and add a new voice. So you can be able to just clone, or you can be able to describe how you want a voice to be. So add a new voice. You can instantly clone your voice if you want. So you just talk for 2 minutes, and then it can be able to create a voice that sounds like you. Or you can just design from a prompt. You say, I want a voice with African accent, with maybe, I don't know, what is the pace? What is the voice you want to sound, soprano, or you want to sound heavy bass? That is the voice design, right? So that is voice design. So voice cloning means that it picks up your voice and it can be able to actually create a voice that sounds exactly like you. So let's I think you can just try. I don't know if it is free. So I can just record myself talking. So click this. Okay, so here is a snippet of my voice. I'm trying to make this voice to be used to be able to create a voice here in 11 Labs. And as you can see, it's actually recording. And when it finishes to record, it will be able to actually create a voice that will be able to sound as exactly as possible as my voice. Let's see. Okay, so it has been able to do that, remove voices, and then I abide. Then maybe I can say Peter's voice. Okay, let's see if it does that. Okay, add voice. What have I not done? What have I not done? Anyway, for the sake of time, let me just cancel that. But that is how you are supposed to be able to do that. The next one that you're going to see is, so you have done the voice cloning, you have done the voice design. So the next one that you're going to see is, so text to speech, voice cloning, voice design, you have done that. What's the next thing? So the next thing we are going to see is the video editors that you can be able to use these things. So the third thing I want to create is a background song or a background music. Okay, a background music. So to be able to create background music, where do you do that? Okay, that's the third place. Okay, where do you create your background music or your background songs or your instrumental songs? Okay, so I'll go to two places or two platforms. So let me just move to that platform. So I'll go firstly to Suno. I'm sure most of you have heard about that. So Suno helps us to create background songs. So let me just share. So Suno.com is a platform that we use to create these songs. I don't know why it is taking a lot of time to load. Okay, yeah. So Suno can be able to actually create songs for you, depending on your prompts, or you actually just prompt it to create a particular song for you. I want an adventurous song. I want an R&B song talking about A, B, C, and D. Yeah, so this is the platform for you to create that for free. And actually, this one, I usually say that this platform will make everyone a musician in some way. So this is the platform. Just log in and you go to create. There's a create platform there. And then you just describe the type of song that you want. So you can see, as you can see, all these songs I've created before, depending on the different situations that I've been doing them. So, so for example, for our case of the Taipei, what do you call the tourism of Taipei? I think like that. So you can just describe a song that you want and make sure that the instrumental part is on, because you don't want a song that has people singing. Maybe you can use it for the beginning of the video, but during the narration, you cannot actually have a voice singing and on the background. So the background music should be actually instrumental. It's way better. So maybe I can say create a song about adventure. It should, maybe I can say it should sound Chinese. I think, I don't know if it will work in some way. There's a particular way in which Chinese songs sound. There's a particular way in which Hindu songs sound. So I'm sure it's also a way to, yeah, so it's adventure. Yeah, and also you can include the genre if you want. So maybe I can say make it jazz or R&B or whatever. Yeah, so about adventure in Taipei. Okay, something like that, and then I just click create. Okay, so it will create two songs for you. To create two songs for you. Yeah, so it has created the two songs. Let's see how it sounds. That is too upbeat, but anyway, it's okay. It serves the purpose. It sounds adventurous. Let's see this other one here. So you can even see the album art that it has given you. It is in Taipei with the lanterns of, yeah. So you can use this to create your background music. So for example, maybe I can download this one. This one sounds better. The audio part. So you can just download it. This audio part. It's still loading. Okay. Okay. So you can either use this or you can use another platform called Beethoven. Beethoven. Let me just share that. Beethoven AI. So Beethoven is it's also a music generator if you want. So with all those who have ever learned music before, you know Beethoven was a very famous producer in the early in the 80s, in the 1800s. So that's where the name came from. So you can be able also to use this one to be able to create background songs and background musics that you can call your own, because it's actually copyright free. These are just generated music from AI, so there's no copyright for it. Okay, so these two are very good in creating background songs and also creating music if you want to. Okay, yeah, so that is let's see, yeah, so it's finished. So let me just download it. Okay, so as you can see, it is downloaded. Okay, so now we have a script. We have a script. We have a what? We have a background music, and we have what's another thing that we have? Oh, we have a script, we have a voiceover, and we have a background music. So now those are the three things that we have to be able to actually begin our video creation adventure. And number 4 that you can also do is there is these stock videos, or stock, I usually call it stock videos. Those who have done design can be able to tell you we usually use stock images to create our visualization. So there's also stock videos, and so to be able to make this video complete, you can be able to add images, or you can be able to add videos, so that you can be able to create those different snippets. Okay, so and the way we use that, or actually when we make all these to be one thing, we use these editors such as CapCut, or you can use InVideo. And CapCut looks like this. I'm sure most of you have interacted with CapCut. You can be able to just create videos out of this, or you can be able to use InVideo. I don't know where InVideo is. Oh, yeah, so you can be able to use InVideo. Let me just go forward. Yeah, so InVideo can be also be able to create an AI video. This one is not that one. Yeah. So let me just go to CapCut and see how you can be able to create this from scratch if you want to. So let me go to CapCut. Yeah. So CapCut.com, and then I can just add a new video. That's easy if I want to go the long way, but it's good to know the long method before you go to the short way. Know the long method. Okay. Yeah. So here is where the magic actually happens in these editors. So you just drag and drop your thing. So for example, the first thing that I have is my my voiceover that I have. So I can be able to use that. So let me just drag and drop the voiceover here. Okay. Let me just drag the voiceover. So the voiceover is there. And then let me also drag the background music, the background instrumental there. So those two, I already have them. So now it's to actually make the visualizations to come into place here. So I can look for stock videos to be able to make these come to reality. So the goodness with CapCut, it comes with elements. There's the element part there. So I can be able to search for stock images that I want. So for example, if I want to maybe talk about, so depending on what is being said in the video, I can be able to add some particular things. Okay. So for example, if I play the audio about the Taipei adventure, so let me just play it. and listen to what is being said. Let me just, so what you are supposed to even know is that the background music is usually, the voice is usually smaller, so you have to reduce the volume here. Use this button to reduce the volume, or you can just right click and reduce the volume. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, so you come to this place and you reduce the volume. Okay.
Hello. Because I don't see anything moving in the screen.
You
I
don't?
don't see things. Hello. Yeah.
Really? For how long? Oh my
Or
God.
like, I don't know, for 5 minutes, I guess. I thought that.
So no one said. Okay, let me see. Let me just stop sharing and share it again. Okay. Okay, let me start again. Let me share. Are you now seeing?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just start again where I left. I think I shared the wrong tab. Okay. So anyway, how I did it, I just let me just delete them. So I dragged in the voice over that I had to this editor. Let me just go back up to the first place.
Hello. Welcome.
Let me just close and share this. So anyway, in CapCut, where we are, where is it? I have so many tabs. Okay. So you come to create a new video here. So you just click new video, and then it gives you, so it will open another tab. I think that's where we got lost. And when you open a new tab, so let me share that new tab. So it will open a tab like this. So, and then in this tab, you just, this one is the editor that you're going to use. It's a very simple editor actually. Drag in the things that we have already had. So that is the speech or the voiceover. So you just drag in, just drag it here, the voiceover. Okay. So depending on what is being said on the voiceover, maybe I'll just drag and drop the background music later. So you play the voiceover, and from it you can be able just what you can be able to add in here. So I talked about the elements. So when you go to elements, it has a lot of videos, okay, that you can use as stock stock videos, or you can even actually bring another one that you want. Okay, so for example, I can say Taipei as a stock image. Let's see if there is a stock image about Taipei. Yeah, see, I don't know. These are stock videos, so meaning that these are videos that you can be able to use on your video for free if you want. Yeah, so maybe I can use this Giphy that is here that says join us in Taipei. So I can drag this into the storyboard. Okay. So, and then let me just play it.
Hello. Welcome to Taipei, the vibrant capital of Taiwan. Today.
Okay, let me just drag it. So you just extend the block, or extend the video how much you want it to play for. Okay. So For example, this one. So let me just go back. So I can just
Hello. Welcome to Taipei, the vibrant capital of Taiwan. Today, I'll take you on a quick journey to some of the best places to visit here. Let's start with the iconic Taipei 101.
So up to there, that is just the introduction. So make sure that your frames fit in. So let's start with the iconic Taipei 101. So I can come here in the stock images. I say, I want to look for Taipei 101. If it's there, that is. If it's not there, you go to where? You go to online, you can download those images. You can generate the AI images if you want and come and put it there. Okay. So for example, I don't have a stock video for that. So maybe I'll use the Giphies that I have here. Yeah, so I can use either this or this. So maybe I can use this. Let me just drag it here. Okay. So this one, sorry. Let me just extend it. Okay, I don't know how to extend this. So let me be okay. Yeah. Okay, so let me just extend that. So let's see if it matches. So
Taipei 101. This towering skyscraper was once the tallest building.
okay. So when it talks about Taipei 101, you can be able to just extend the visuals about Taipei 101 as it's.
This towering skyscraper was once the tallest building in the world. Take the high-speed elevator to the observation deck and enjoy.
Okay, so something like that. Enjoy
Breathtaking views of the city below. Next, we head to
so something like that.
Next, we head to Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall.
So next, the CSK Memorial Hall. Don't know how to write that. So maybe I can just say a temple, maybe Chinese temple. If I pronounce completely. Okay. And then if I find an image that almost looks like, yeah, maybe I can use this as a stock image. Yeah, and then I just drag it here. Let's imagine that this is the CKS Memorial Hall. Okay. So Taipei 1.
Next, we head to Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall, a grand historical landmark.
So CSK Memorial Hall. Okay.
Blue and white architecture is stunning, and the changing of the guard ceremony is something you shouldn't miss. For nature lovers, Elephant Mountain.
So we have done with the CSK.
For nature lovers,
So for nature lovers, so we'll move to another frame, another element like this. So let's see if it matches the
guard ceremony is something you shouldn't miss.
So for nature lovers, so maybe you can just say elephant park. So maybe you can just look for a video of a park. So park, green. I'm sure elephant park is somehow green. So maybe I can look for a stock video that has a greenish park or something. So maybe something like this. And then I can use this there. Plug it there. Okay.
Guard ceremony is something you shouldn't miss. For nature lovers, Elephant Mountain is a must. It's a short hike.
Okay. Okay, so elephant park, for example, just remove to there. And then maybe let's just
Lovers, Elephant Mountain is a must. It's a short
so short hike. So maybe I can say just a hike. I can look for a stock video of a hike. People who are hiking or something like that. So maybe I can use this here. So that's how you build actually a story. This one is
a must. It's a short hike, and at the top, you'll be rewarded with a perfect view of Taipei 101, especially at sunset. If you love food,
so that is about the elephant park. Next about is about food. So let's look for Chinese food or something. I don't know. Restaurant. Okay. Something like this. So I can look for a stock image that looks like that looks appealing. Okay. So maybe I can use this. Okay.
it's a short hike, and at the top, you'll be rewarded with a perfect view of Taipei 101, especially at sunset. If you love food, the Shilin Night Market is a paradise. Try some local
So it talks about the night market. So let me just replace this clip with something that looks like a night market-ish food. So let me use this. Okay. So something like that.
food. The Shilin Night Market is a paradise. Try some local favorites, like bubble tea, stinky tofu, and fried chicken. The
Okay. So something like that. So you build a story as you go on until the end. Okay. We just extend this up to here. And now by okay. So that is the maximum video. I think I'll be able to, let's see.
a paradise. Try some local favorites, like bubble tea, stinky tofu, and fried chicken.
Okay, so something like that. So let me just add another video there. Okay.
Like bubble tea, stinky tofu, and fried chicken. The lively atmosphere here is unforgettable. Last,
Okay, so here. So actually this video has so let me just mute it. It has some background music. Okay, so let's go to the next one.
take a relaxing trip to Beitu Hot Springs.
So let me just look for a stock video of a hot spring. Something like that. Don't know if you'll find. Hot spring. It's not there. So let's just assume that this is a hot spring or something like this. Just an assuming because of time. Let's just assume that this is a hot spring.
Take a relaxing trip to Beitu Hot Springs. Surrounded by lush greenery, this is the perfect spot to soak in natural hot water and unwind. Taipei is full of culture, history, and delicious.
So culture history. So let me just look for Chinese culture here. Yeah, so I can use this to imitate the maybe Chinese culture, history, and things like that. Okay. Yeah, and I can play it.
Water and unwind. Taipei is full of culture, history, and delicious food. I hope you visit and discover the magic of this amazing city yourself. Thank you for joining me, and see you in Taipei.
So I can remove this up to here, and I can say, look for a thank you note. Thank you. Okay. So maybe I can use this for the thank you part. Okay. So
Hope you visit and
basically,
discover the magic of this amazing city yourself. Thank you for joining me, and see you in Taipei.
so that is the basic or the traditional basic way in which you can do that. And lastly, after you have actually added all the key elements in it, you can be able to add the background music if you want. So let me just see where I put my background music, and then yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how it is. Okay. Let's see what it is.
Taipei, the vibrant capital of Taiwan.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to look for the background music. Oh, okay. I've seen it. So here it is. So let me just plug it back to the start. Okay. Okay. So there it is. So let me just reduce this voiceover volume, the volume of the background music. Okay. Let's see how it is.
Hello. Welcome to Taipei, the vibrant capital of Taiwan. Today, I'll take you on a quick journey to some of the best places to visit here. Let's start with the iconic Taipei 101. This towering skyscraper was once the tallest building in the world. Take the high-speed elevator to the observation.
Okay. So that's basically what you'll have done in the typical self-editing videos if you're doing it yourself. And one thing that you ought to note is that this CapCut or this platform itself will be able to actually add in captions for you if you want. So there's a caption section here. I'll be able to cover it later. So you can be able to actually put auto captions if you want. So it will automatically generate if you yes the captions or actually the subtitles. So you can just come and put auto captions and then you can click generate. If the speech is actually clear, it will actually generate that for you very fast. Okay, so as you can see, it has already generated that, and you can be able to edit it in a way that you want. Okay, so yeah, so it has been able to actually generate those captions, and when you finish this video editing, you can just export it. You can just export it and download, and also you can just download if you want. Okay, so that is the basic way in which a lot of people do. And also, when it comes to AI, you can be able to add avatars if you want. As you can see, there are AI avatars here. So also CapCut has avatars, so you can put those as explanatory, people who explain the video. So for example, here we have had a narrator down there, so you can add someone to be able to describe it and lip sync it to that form. And also the transitions if you want. So in between the video, you can add a transition very easily. How do you want the video to transit from one video to another, like the way slides transit? Yeah, so you can be able to add transitions if you want. And also some smart tools that you can be able to use. You can retouch the videos how you want them to actually look. Do you want them to look spicy? It can be able to enhance the images or the videos. Okay, so those are some of the things that actually AI has been able to do. Okay, the next thing is yeah, so this is the manual way. Okay, the manual perspective. Okay, the next thing is let me just, I don't know if there is a question up to there. I think I'll share the recorded version. It's okay. Yeah. So the next point I'm going to show is idea to video, or an idea. So you don't actually have to go through the whole this process of creating these videos manually. There is a way in which you can be able to just do it using AI. You just give it a topic and it will just generate for you the video directly without actually going through the hassle of looking for stock images, the stock videos, and the background music, the script, and the voiceovers. There's no need for you to go and do that. So there are two platforms in which you can do that. So you can either use CapCut to do that. Let me just go to CapCut back. When you go to the CapCut, the CapCut, the start page, yeah. So you can see something that is called script to video. So you can be able to create these videos from scripts. So the script that we generated using ChatGPT, you can just paste it here and it actually does the rest. So for example, anyway, let me just use the script to video perspective. Okay, so let me just paste the script that we removed from ChatGPT. I just copy it. Okay, so I can just paste the script there that we generated. And what you just do is you just select the image or the video dimensions that you want. If you want 16:9, if you want a YouTube video, if you want a TikTok video, or an Instagram video. So I usually like the 16:9 one, the large one. And then you just select the person that you want to speak. You want a male or a female to be a narrator of that particular video that you want. Okay, so for example, I can use this girl called Jessie. Yeah. So just select the voice.
Hello, welcome to Taipei, the vibrant capital of Taipei.
So I can use that voice, and then I just click generate, and it will. So there are two ways in which you can generate. You can generate smart images or smart generation, in which the images will be added automatically. It will look for stock videos itself, and it will be able to actually add it. Okay. For the custom generation, it will just generate the script and the voiceover, and you'll be able to add it, the images yourself, the way we were adding it. So the one that I'm talking about is smart generation. So you just generate. Okay. So after here, it will be able to actually give you a full video with stock images in it, or the stock elements in it. You don't actually have to look for them. And it will give you also a background music. So what you can do is you can just, at the end of the video, or after this, it will just give you an editor where you can just replace the background music if you want, depending on what you want. And then you can also remove the elements that you don't want. For example, an image or a video that is not actually a true depiction of what you wanted, and you can just edit it like that. So this is what it has given us from the script. Let's see.
Hello, welcome to Taipei, the vibrant capital of Taiwan. Today, I'll take you on a quick journey to some of the best places to visit here. Let's start with the iconic Taipei 101. This towering skyscraper was once the tallest building in the world. Take the high-speed elevator to the observation deck and enjoy breathtaking views of the city below. Next, we head to Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall, a grand historical landmark. The blue and white architecture is stunning, and the changing of the guard ceremony is something you shouldn't miss. For nature lovers, Elephant Mountain is a must. It's a short hike, and at the top, you'll be rewarded with a perfect view of Taipei 101, especially at sunset. If you love food, the Shilin Night Market is a paradise. Try some local favorites, like bubble tea, stinky tofu, and fried chicken. The lively atmosphere here is unforgettable. Lastly, take a relaxing trip to Beitou Hot Springs. Surrounded by lush greenery, this is the perfect spot to soak in natural hot water and unwind. Taipei is full of culture, history, and delicious food. I hope you visit and discover the magic of this amazing city yourself. Thank you for joining me.
So as you can see, this one has actually created the video in itself, depending on the script that you have given it. So you can actually edit the video if there's a part that you didn't want or there's a part that you didn't like. You can just edit it yourself. You can go and remove the parts there using this edit video part. Yeah. So that is another way. Okay. And so that is script to video. So you can just upload your script that you actually generated it from somewhere else, and you just create a video out of it. So the other one that I was talking about is the other one that I was talking about is the, let me just go back to share this instead, is the, okay, the other one I was talking about is the idea to video. When you talk about the idea to video, what we mean is you can just share your idea to a particular platform and it will just give you a video of the same. So for example, this one is the wrong thing. So for example, if I want to, let me use InVideo for that. InVideo. So for InVideo, InVideo AI, you can just create a video out of ideas. You just give it an idea, and then it will actually generate a script for you. It will generate a video for you. It will give you up to even the background music, the one that you want. Okay. So for InVideo AI, so start from scratch. So I just give it a prompt. For example, any topic. So and maybe what tourist destinations, destinations in Taipei. Okay, if I want that, or you can say the history of Taiwan. Yeah, if I want that, how did Taiwan come to be? And then I just generate a video just from that. Okay, so based on the topic that you want to actually generate, you can just create it from a small prompt or just a topic. Okay. Let it create for a while. So also, alternatively, you can also CapCut has the same feature. When you come to script to video, you can be able to just give it a topic. You can just be able to give it a topic, and it can do the same for you. So it also has very different things. So select a topic and let AI generate script for you. So you can look about anything. You can say, I want a video about relationships. I want a video about a game review, motivational stories, tech information, and you can use this to actually post to your audience the way you want. So it actually has a GPT of its own. So it can be able to generate depending on the topic that you want. So this is topic to video creations. Okay. Oh, let me just yeah, here. So when you click on video to script, where we pasted the script was here, or you can just select a topic that you want you want actually CapCut to generate for you a video from. So you can just say, I want a motivational story. Yeah. And then you give it a theme. Okay. For example, hard work pays. Okay, that is the theme. And main idea, I want maybe growth and success. Growth and success. So you want to create a motivation video about hard work pays, and the main idea about it is growth and success, and you just continue. So it will generate a script for you and then generate a video for you. So you can see, hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about a topic that is close to our hearts, hard work pays off. You know, there's a reason when they say success is 10% inspiration and 90% perspiration. Okay. So you can be able to edit this prompt here. If you like it, you just select your voice. For example, Jesse, you select your dimensions for your video and you just generate. So as simple as that. So that is the topic to video generation. Okay. Yeah, so let's see if our video is now ready. It's not yet ready. So it's not yet ready for in video. Yeah, but you understand what you are saying. So let's try for this one for CapCut. Let's see what will generate. So let's generate this motivation smart generation, then generate. Okay. Okay. So actually CapCut is quite fast compared to these other platforms. So that's why I usually prefer it.
Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that's close to our hearts. Hard work pays off. You know, there's a reason why they say success is 10% inspiration and 90% perspiration. It's true. Hard work and dedication are the keys to growth and success. So let's all commit to working hard, staying focused, and pushing through the challenges that come our way. Because at the end of the day, hard work really does pay off. Remember, you're not just doing it for yourself, but for everyone who's counting on you. So let's all keep pushing, keep growing, and keep achieving our goals. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to follow and subscribe for more motivational content. Until next time, keep working hard and stay positive. Hey there.
So as you can see, it has just created a video for just a topic, and you can see it's a good video. the ones that you usually see on social media, most of them are usually created like this. So within 3 minutes, you have a full video that you can be able to post it, and it can actually create a viral sense. You can actually go viral. It can actually create your digital persona to actually go further. Okay, so I think this one for in video is actually still loading, so I don't know why. So anyway, but you actually have gotten the idea. So that is the idea to video AIs that we have. Okay. What is remaining? Another thing. So, and another perspective that I want us to see is image to video, and I'll go very fast in time because of time. And for this, we'll use runawayml.com. Runway ML is actually a very good AI generator. So you can actually describe an image. You can just put an image and you actually describe it, how you want the image to be. Okay. But I think I've actually cleared my tokens. I don't know if I still have any tokens available, but let's try. So you can just upload an image of anything and you can just describe it how you want it to be. So for example, here, I uploaded an image. Let me just see if I have it. This was just a stationary image like this. And then I just gave it a prompt. So you just upload your image here and you give it a prompt on how you want it to behave. So for example, for this one, I told it to make it to smile and remove the head. So you can use this to actually generate some of the stock videos that you have been talking about, or the elements that you can be able to add to your videos. Okay. So for example, this was just a stationary image that I created out of Leonardo AI. I hope all of you know Leonardo AI. It's a good, Leonardo AI. So Leonardo is actually a very good image generator. You can be able to create art and also videos. So let me just open it. So Leonardo AI. So you can be able to actually create motion videos out of this. But the one that I was talking about is where I created images. Let me just click on image creation. A minute. So that image that I'm talking about was which one? Don't know if it's still there. Anyway, it was just a still image that I generated out of this platform. Yeah. And when I put it in Runway ML, it's actually, you can be able to describe it to do something. So for example, that image that I used here, it was just a still image. And so you can see it's telling me I'm out of credits, so I cannot do anything. So just go and try it by yourself, because Gen 3 Alpha is the latest. It's like ChatGPT 4 for now. Let me just try and use Gen 2, Generation 2. I think this one is free. So I can just upload an image here. I don't know. Yeah, this is the image that I uploaded from Leonardo AI. That is a Mid Journey. So let me just use it again. So let me use the same image. So this is the image, and then I describe it here, what I want it to be. Okay. So I say maybe make this person cry. Yeah. For example, if I want to make this person cry or something. So this one, let me just play this previous one that I said that let this person smile while moving heads back and forth. So this is what it produced for me. So I said make it smile while moving the head and moving the mouth like talking.
Sorry. So now are we still in Leonardo AI or are we somewhere
Oh,
else?
oh, you're still there.
Just,
Okay. I see. So
yeah.
this is yeah. So you are in runaway, ML. Okay. So this is the image. This let me just delete it. So this is where you upload your images or something, and then you describe it here how you want it to be, and then you just click generate, and then it will create a video of wanted. So this is image to video generation that you can be able to use it for your stock images. So for example, I selected this image here, okay, and this is the image that actually created this, okay. And what I said for this, I said make this person to smile and while talking, while moving his head left and right, okay. So when I play it, as you can see, it actually does that. It makes that particular image move the lips, smile, and actually move the heads somewhere left to right and something like that. So you can even upload an image of two people looking at each other and you say make these people to kiss or something. So that is Runway ML. You can use it to convert your images into videos, and it's actually good for stock videos or something like that. So I don't know if I can say make this person cry, and if it cry, see, I don't know if it will happen. But as I said, when you were starting the workshop, that sometimes these images or these generators or video generators actually take a lot of time because of the intensity of the of the of the work or the workload. Yeah, and actually when you have free versions, it's actually very very frustrating when it comes to especially text to video productions, or text or prompt to video. It actually takes a lot of time. Okay, so and actually this Runway ML is actually very good. You can generate a lot of things. Let me just finish this first. So it has a lot of features. You can be able to actually customize your videos into anything. You can be able to add effects to your video using this. The only problem is that it's very slow, and you actually have to pay for this Gen 3. The Gen 3 Alpha. The Gen 3 Alpha is very good for those. But if you have the basic ones, it's actually very slow. Yeah, so let's see if it will make this person cry. Just finished. Let's see. So as you can see, it has not done a very good job for it. But Gen 3 is actually very good. But Gen 2, no. So it's just the same as ChatGPT 3.5 and ChatGPT 4. There's a great difference in terms of that. Okay, so this one I used my 1 credit to make from ChatGPT. Make this image talk while smiling, while making expressions. So that's what it did. But this one is Gen 2, as you can see, because I ran out of credits and it's actually not good. So the Gen 3 Alpha Turbos is very good, actually. Okay. Yeah. So, and I said that this can be able to do a lot. So let me just go back to dashboard. So it has a lot of features. You can be able to create videos. You can generate videos. You can generate audio. You can lip sync a video. So for example, if you can upload an audio and make your video, maybe a video of you're just standing and staring, it will just lip sync and make your voice go like move, or your lips move according to the audio. You can also remove backgrounds from videos. Text to image, you can also create images if you want. And also anyway, many more things. You can add a lot of things. You can also add paintings to your videos. Yeah, you can blur faces, you can clean audio, you can remove silence. You can produce some transcripts, you can produce subtitles, you can add colors, you can upscale your images, you can do motion trackings of objects on your video. So it's a very good tool for video production. You can also animate your videos, something that you want. Okay, so that is Runway ML. You can be able to do that. Okay. Another thing that you can be able to do. What's another thing? Let me see. With AI. Oh yeah. So another thing is translations. You can be able to do translations. Let me just go back with this. So for translations, direct translations, you can use this platform called capwin.com, where it just changes the, let me just go back and start again with this one. Capwin.com. Okay. Just say. Okay. It's actually not free. So, for example, if I uploaded this video yesterday, uploaded it. So, for example, I open it. Let me see. This was an image, and then I play it. I think it's in English.
Once upon a time in Queens, New York, a boy named Donald Trump decided that playing with toy buildings wasn't enough. He wanted to build real ones.
So as you can see, it has translated this. Let me just go to transcript, subtitles, I mean. And I can be able to actually, with smart tools, I can be able to actually translate these transcripts into another language. So for example, if I want to translate it to Chinese, let me see if it is possible. To Chinese transition, I will then translate. Okay, so for example, as you can see, it has just translated it at one go. So,
once upon a time in Queens, New York, a boy named Donald Trump decided that playing with toy buildings wasn't enough. He wanted to build real ones.
So as you can see, it actually translates your what? You have translated your transcripts or your subtitles into actually another language. You can also translate your audio if you want. So using this smart tool again, it's called Dub Video. So you can translate the audio you want into another language. Or translate or dub video. So you can dub it to another language. So for example, maybe Spanish. I would just don't know if it will work. Let's try. Let's see Spanish, Chinese, I don't know, something like that. Let's see if it will. Let's see. I think there's a problem with the. Okay. There's a problem here. Okay, let's see. So you can add a voice clone. So maybe in I don't know. This one is text to speech sound effects. I don't know how to do the. Let's see how we do that. What do they do? Anyway, you get the idea, right? When you want to translate the video that is spoken in English to another language, you can use this. Platform. Yeah. So it has those smart. It has a lot of those smart tools that you can be able to use for different purposes. I'm not actually being able to do anything here. Yeah. So you can clean audio, you can smart cut, you can add waveform and other things. Okay. So because of time, go and actually explore it, how you can be able to dub a particular video. For example, it's in English, you can be able to dub it to another language with just one click of the button. Okay. Another tool that is which other tool that is quite good for you. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I think we can also see about avatars. But before avatars, I don't know which is the best one that you can use to create avatars. I think you can use DID. So DID is better for avatars. Let me just look for DID. Okay, so when you want to create avatars, and I think this is the best platform for avatars. It's actually simple compared to Synthesia and other platforms. Okay. So you can be able to even translate a video. So it also has that. So anyway, you can be able to create these avatars if you want. So let me just go to avatars. So you can choose an avatar here, the one that you want. But for my free version, I think I'll go with the one that's the ones that are free. So these ones here, I want. So for example, if I choose Eric, I can use this avatar to talk. Okay. So that one, and you can actually choose the mood, for example, happy or serious or surprised. Okay. And then you can just give it a script here. Give it a script. So for example, you can give it a script for maybe the one that you are talking about. Yeah. So for example, I am happy to see you. Just a short video, or you can just upload your audio. Let me just upload the audio that we just created with TTS Maker. So I can just upload it if you want. Okay. Yeah. And also you choose the background. What background do you want? Maybe in an office or what? I can choose it if I want that. Or you can just upload your own images of what you want. Yeah. And then give it, if you want to give it a text somewhere here, you can just even upload the text. So for example, I can just write something. For example, something like that. I don't know. Congratulations. And put it here. Something like that. So that's something, yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know. And then you just generate video. Let me just maybe the name is that. Okay. And then I just generate video. Okay. So as you can see, it also has credits. So most of these AI platforms, as you can see, it has credits. And yeah, depending on the voice that you give, you can be able to generate anything that you want. Okay. So you can create something that is talking. For example, if you want description videos or things like that. Okay. So as it generates that, the last thing for today, there were so many things that I wanted to teach today, but I didn't. I think the time is not on our side. The last thing I think is for animations. Let me just play this one as an example, just to see how it works.
Title: The Power of Faith. Even as small as a mustard seed. Have you ever felt like your faith was too small? Like you couldn't overcome the challenges in front of you?
Yeah, something like that. So that was just a voiceover that I just gave it. So as you can see, it moves according to the speech that is being reflected or being given. Okay. So the last thing is how you can do animations. So the best tool that you can use to do animations is Animaker. So let me just go back and refresh. So Animaker is quite good, but if you want for maybe as a one-person animation, you can use Adobe Express. Adobe Express is for one character, but if you want to actually create a story or a different storyboard with different scenes, I think Animaker is the best for this. Yeah, so let me just try something. I hope time will allow me. Let me just try. Just start another. Yeah. Just start afresh. Okay, so for example, in this video, let me just remove the characters. So what you do in this thing, you just add characters as you build your story. So there are scenes here, and you add characters as you move along. So there are a lot of characters here. So things that you're supposed to know that actually the character and actually the voice. It's actually as simple as that. And you can actually lip sync whatever you want to say. So for example, if I want to maybe use this character or this character, I can just click on it and I add it here. And you can actually add how it wants to, the position or actually how you want it to look like in the video. So for example, I can say, you can stand with folded arms, showing maybe it's not. And then at the end here, you can just, if you want to add something for it to talk. So this is just the background, yeah. So the background is here, BG. You can remove this background if you want, and you can add another background if you want. Just go and see how it works. So if I want this to talk, I can just lip sync. And you go to lip sync, you can either record a voice or you can just put text to speech. So I can just write maybe, hello everyone. Or maybe I can say, hello Peter. Yeah. And I put it is a female, so I put a female voice, maybe Joanna, and I just add timeline. Okay. And it actually synchronizes your audio according to, so it adds that. So, and also maybe I can add maybe someone, maybe like Peter, to stand maybe next to him. And maybe I see Peter is there and I see him maybe standing with anger. Or maybe let me make him look at him. So I can just maybe flip it to look at her. Yeah, so something like that. So in the scene here, you can just play it maybe.
Hello, Peter.
Yeah, so it will just, and then I add another scene here, maybe. Yeah. So from here, maybe I can say Peter now talks. So maybe I can lip sync from here. And I just click lip sync and I say, hi, maybe Fiona or something. And I make it a male and I add to timeline. Okay. So when I play it, I hope it will work.
Hello,
Hi,
Peter.
Fiona.
Oh, it's at the same time. That's supposed to be a different scene. So that was scene 1. So let me just undo it. Okay. So that it remains with only Fiona speaking.
Hello, Peter.
Yeah. So, and then I put another scene from here. So scene 2. So I add scene 2. Okay. Let me just reduce this to here. So that's where Fiona was speaking. And I can put another scene where now Peter is speaking. So I can maybe put Peter there. And also, yeah. Yeah. So you flip it. And then you can add Fiona. I hope this was Fiona. Here. He was folding arms, looking at Peter. Yeah. Exactly. And then I can make now Peter is the one to speak. So I click on Peter and I lip sync. And I just say, hi, Fiona. Okay. And I just add to timeline. Okay. So as simple as that. So you go on building your storyboard. So you go on. So and actually I can just select the background I want. I don't know where is the one for living room. I don't know where it's gone. Let me just use that as an example because of time. And then I just let me just play all of it and see if it worked. So Fiona was saying hi.
Hello, Peter.
Hi, Fiona.
Yeah, so something like that. So you go on building a story, adding scenes as you move along. Okay. So yeah, so those are the different things in which AI has been able to do for us. So let's see. I think we have 10 minutes. I think I'll stop there. I think I've talked about a lot of things. So let me just see how our DID avatar did. Let's see.
Hello. Welcome to Taipei, the vibrant capital of Taiwan. Today, I'll take you on a quick journey to some of the best places to visit here. Let's start with the iconic Taipei 101. This towering skyscraper was once the tallest.
Oh, something like that. Okay, so I think up to there, I've been able to cover a lot of things, so that you should be able to, that will be able to actually help you to generate your digital persona. So I think what as an assignment I can give you, we were supposed to actually give you a practical session. So maybe as an assignment, who has been able to actually create something out of maybe Amias, you can ask your question or something. Oh, you created something? Maybe someone can share his screen about something that he created, maybe for others to see.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, you can hear you.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. It was very, very nice. We learned a lot of things from you. And I have got one question.
Yes.
The question is, if we have some kinds of video, which is in some language, and if the video didn't have any kinds of subtitle, then can we translate that video to another language? Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible. The platform that I was actually trying to do that with was which one? There was a platform that I was trying to, let me remember. You know, I've used a lot of platforms today. I think you can be able to use the script. Let me just share that. You just upload your video and then you just click on translate to just translate it to the other language. And it's actually, let me just share my screen for that. Just go and try it. The script, yeah. So you can use the script.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can use this platform. I think it has translation somewhere. So you can translate using AI. So as you can see, it has so many languages. And it's actually a very nice studio. I didn't capture this because of time, but you can use this, or you can use the other one that I just talked about. I think I've talked about so many. Yeah, you can use Capwing. This platform also, it's just that it actually refused to do it. You can use this platform. Try it, because I know it actually does that. It can be able to do that. So Capwing is also another place in which you can be able. So you just upload your image or your video, and then what you do with it, you just click on dub video. That's what's also translating audio so that it speaks with another language. Okay, depending on the language that is in the video. So you just dub the video, and I think it's actually because I used my. So the original language is in English, so you can actually say maybe translate the audio to another language, maybe in Arabic or Chinese or Czech. So you can use the two platforms, either of those. Just go and try. Is that okay?
So there is no need for the subtitle, yeah?
There's no need, but if you can also translate the subtitles too using this. So when you come to subtitles here, you can be able to actually use these smart tools to translate type subtitles if you want. You can translate the subtitles. You can also translate the audio itself.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, thank you. And one more. Can we translate a longer video, like 1 hour, 2 hour video in these softwares?
Maybe
AI tools?
I don't know. Maybe you have with the longer it is, I think you have to pay. I'm not sure. I think the longer it is, you have to pay for it. But I think CapCut can also do for longer videos. CapCut, the one that I used mostly, I think can do for longer videos. But for other platforms, you have to pay for it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so any other question? We have 5 minutes. Any other question? So as we wrap up, make sure that you fill in the feedback form in the chat box. Yeah, so make sure that you fill in the feedback form. Tell us what you think and any improvements that you can be able to make in future so that you can make, yeah, so I'll be able to make sure that I gather this video so that I can share with you so that it can be able to help you. And also maybe the slides also I'll try and share with you. So anybody who was able to create anything to share with us, the 5 minutes that is remaining before we go home. Just share a creation that you created. Maybe the topic to video or something that you see that you learned something. Anyone? The floor is yours. Anyone? Okay, so if there is no comment, I don't know if Joy has anything to say. Joy or Fanny?
Just to make sure that every one of the participants fill out the form here, so we know what you think, and also more information for improvement, maybe. And I think that's it. And if you have more questions for the speaker today, you may also email us, and we will, forward all the questions to Peter if you need. And if no questions further, I think we can dismiss.
Yeah, so let me just share my email if you have any question. Okay, just so that's my email. I think so. Thank you guys for joining. I know it has been, I've talked a lot of things. So yeah, so I hope it will help you in your digital video creation journey. And yeah, so thank you so much, and have a great evening.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you so much, Peter.
Bye-bye.
Bye.